Increasing sales by using sales systems. Your brain will answer virtually any question you ask yourself. When I got started in sales, I did not have a context to look for systems that I could apply to produce predictable results. So it wasn't until, it's probably when I was introduced to Dr. Moyne's ideas, that I started looking for what's the pattern? What's the pattern or patterns of influence? How do I produce predictable results? And I got so into systems, I wrote my first main sales book, and it's called The System. You can get that book on Amazon in Audible, Kindle, or paperback. And the title was heavily influenced by Michael Gerber. And Michael Gerber wrote the book, The E-Myth. And the E-Myth is all about applying systems for your business. So I want you to look at sales increase from a place of systems. And then I want to give you some different systems to think about. So one system is a marketing system. Now, Jay Abraham is my marketing mentor. And if Jay was here right now, one of the things he would say is, you want to have 10 lead generation systems, online or offline lead generation systems. And a lead generation system is a form of a marketing system. So how do leads systematically come into your business? Are you running ads? Is it referrals? Is it your existing database? Is it strategic alliances? Is it networking? Is it cold calling? So marketing systems. Marketing, like sales, is a learned skill. The next type of system is a social media system. So how do you use systems in social media? Another type of a system is a referral system. So I want to tell you a crazy story about a referral system that generated 10,000 referrals for me. And it doesn't even sound believable. 10,000 referrals off of one system, one idea. It wasn't even my idea. So back in my Tony Robbins days, what I was doing is I was traveling around the country promoting Tony's seminars. And we did it by doing speeches. So I would speak at a car dealership or an insurance office or a real estate company or a network marketing group. And so I was watching a video of a gentleman named Roger Salam who used to do what I did for Tony. He used to travel around the country and do these little talks. So I'm watching Roger because I want to learn, how did he give his presentation? So during his presentation, he did something that I'd never seen of any of my coworkers do. And I was not taught this either. In the middle of his talk, he said, I'm only in Atlanta, Georgia for a few more weeks. I'm looking for referrals of companies that I could be a guest speaker in. If you could refer me to 3 companies, and this could be other offices that your company has, it could be if you have a spouse that's in sales, any type of sales team or network marketing team, if you could refer me to 3 companies, I'll reward you with a Tony Robbins audio cassette. And he held up the cassette. And then he said, I gave you all a half sheet or a quarter sheet. It looks like this. And he held up a quarter sheet meaning a quarter sheet of paper. And it was a fill in the blank thing where you could write your referrals down. And there was a place, I think, to put 4 referrals on this piece of paper. And so he said, if you can help me out with 3 or more referrals, come see me when we're done. Bring me your referral slip and I'll give you the Tony Robbins audio cassette. And so that was the system. So I watched him do it. And at the end of his speech, people brought over the order forms for the Tony Robbins seminar. And some people are turning the forms in, they're getting their tickets. But some people are turning in these referral slips. And then he was giving them an audio cassette, which told me every person that gave him the referral slip that they were giving him at least 3 referrals. So I watched that and my brain went, oh, that's a referral system. If I do what Roger did, I'll produce a similar result. So I went to my manager and I said, hey, I watched this recording of this guy, Roger, these referral slips, the audio cassettes. And I said, what do you think? Do you think I should do it? And he said, no. And I said, really? Why? He said, I want you focused on selling the tickets and not on referrals. Thank God I didn't listen to him. He was my manager. Smart guy. Very talented guy, or he wouldn't have been in the role. But I did it anyway. And I'm 10,000 referrals later. I used to average 10 referrals per run appointment. So I'd go in there, 10 referrals. It was just like clockwork. And I didn't get those referrals because I was so smart. I got them because I was smart enough to model a system that was already working. My smarts wasn't the development of the system because I didn't develop the system. My smarts were modeling a system that was already working. So anytime you see someone producing a result, say to yourself, if I do what they do, then I can produce a similar result.